Hello people, welcome back for a new video from the fabulous tour Asbjorn. We are done with this Turtle Rock, and in this video we will be entering Ganon's tower, which isn't far away. And I could have gone back to the light world and upgraded my arrows, but I did not. And I could have upgraded my sword, but I did not do that either, just to save some time, I thought. Well, I'm not sure how much time I did save on it or not, but anyway, first of all I'm just taking care of these friendly enemies. Ganon's protectors? I don't know. Something like that. So this is the Tower of Ganon, and about the second part of this tower I'm gonna do a speed up because I spent so much time on things I didn't even have to think about. And some rooms were just so slow, so I decided to speed up about half of the dungeon. That's how big it is and so much time I spent on it. I had like original 30 minutes on the dungeon itself, and some points I speeded up by 4 times, but that's just for a few minutes, just to save a couple of minutes or something. Save 1 or 1.5 minutes by speeding up to 400. 4 times faster than what it was originally. So first of all we are starting on going left, the left door of course, and then get a small key by using the Pegasus boost that you just saw. And here is a recovery heart, yay, we like that. Go to the left, and here you have to use the hammer, and you can kill that little enemy, which is not that big threat. It's probably one of the smallest threats in the entire dungeon, I think. So you can move this block either to the left or to the right. You will see that later on that you can move it on the right side, because you have to get back to this room, which I forgot about. So I had to speed up, I found out, just to save some time. This video is about 20 minutes long now. Originally it was like 30 minutes, 32 minutes or something, the entire thing. And now it's about 20 minutes a total. Yeah, so you can see I saved some time. It's actually 19.5 minutes, I think. Yeah. So it's more like one of the earlier dungeons in the game. And this dungeon is much bigger than previous 2 ones. And I think this can be one of the most confusing dungeons in the game. And Thor, hello, you forgot about the bomb. Use the bomb. Put it there. Wait it to blow and to the blocks to get up. There we go. We are gonna go here twice actually, because I was messing up earlier. I mean later on. I forgot about the small key at the very right bottom. If I just hadn't forgotten about it, I would have saved so much more time on it. So you see, I will speed up when it comes to that part. Just use the boomerang, or you can walk down and hit with the sword, and you can probably use the hook shot. And here, about the middle part, move that block to the left to make a chest appear. So now you can use the hook shot to get across the screen here. There are no other ways to get past. There you got the small key. Walk to the left. And again to the left. And you can probably use a bomb if you like to do that here, like I'm doing. And there is a door that opens. And what do we find in here? A couple of enemies, or suspicious. But if you go to the upper left corner, you will see this wall that will blow up. And here you will get bombs, and I think you will get some more bombs. And finally, arrows. And more arrows. So that's all you get, that's bomb and arrows, if you need it. And walk to this first one, step on it, go to the left corner. I forgot to go down to the left corner. Don't know why I did it like this, but stupid it was anyway. So here I could have said a lot more time, like half a minute or something, because you're supposed to go to the bottom part there, you see. So at this moment I didn't pay too much attention about my moves, but here, finally. Use the hook shot on these enemies to freeze them, or stun them. That can be quite annoying, because if you use a sword on them, you will be pushed backwards for some stupid reason. And here, you don't have to even think about going to the right side, just go up. There are actually two ways. We're coming from the left, and there will be one from the right as well here. And for some stupid reason, I'm walking this way. I don't know why I did it. I don't recall. And probably I did not remember the way while I was playing it. But there's a trick to get over here. A neat trick. You will lose a heart piece on it, but there, push this enemy away so it won't hit you. Use the bomb and stay at the corner here, and finally you will get blown to the other side. Ooh, yay. Neaty. So what you have to do here is freeing this spear thing, whatever it is, from the right down corner and fall down this hole to get the big key. Now, if I have upgraded my arrows, it will only take one arrow for each of these Armos Knights, instead of 3 hits. So I'm going to use 18 arrows instead of 6. Oh, actually, yeah, 3 on each, yeah. For some stupid reason, I'm using the sword, probably just to save some arrows. You can see they take a lot of damage to kill them. It's not that they are really hard or anything. One more hit with an arrow, and there we go. And you see it takes a lot of sword damages, a lot of damage with the sword, I mean. And here you will get the big key. So that's one of the 4 bosses. Actually, there are 4 bosses in this dungeon. I'm not going to tell you who the fourth boss is, but the 3 first bosses are the 3 first bosses in the game. So that was the Armos Knights on the ice, and then you got the Lanmolas, which we met in the desert palace, and this was the Easter Palace though. And at the end we're gonna meet on Moldorm, which was at the top of Hero. Use a boomerang and catch a fairy if you need that. Neaty. So if you need to recover some hearts, you know where to find them. Here you will get the red mail, and I think I'm gonna take a lot of damage right here for some stupid reason. Not paying too much attention about my moves. I think I was kind of tired when I was playing here. It's been a while since I played the game as well. I mean, played through it though. And now, my friends, I'm gonna speed up a lot. Here you will see why. Because I'm going into a direction I never didn't even have to think about. Because the only thing you will get here is the compass. And you don't really need the compass at all. But it can save you time, but I don't like using it. I'm trying to play through without using the compass. I might do so in some other Zelda games, but not in this one. I think that's kind of too boring. So here you just have to do what you actually did earlier. And this time I'm going the right direction at least. And here you'll see quite soon what I forgot about, yeah. I forgot that small key actually, which I've already picked up. And then I'm going into the right side. Don't even bother about going to the right door in the room we just came from downstairs. That will lead you to this room here actually. But there's a room between though, where you get a small key, but you have to survive a lot of enemies. So don't even think about it. And there you have to fire up all the torches to open that door, which you just saw. Use either a bomb or this Kano Samaria. I prefer Kano Samaria. I think that's much easier than using the bomb. And then we got the compass. So we got through all of this just for compass. Not even fun. Using the magic cape just to save some time. And here I'm gonna fall down like 3 times, I think. 2, 3. I think now I'm 4 times actually, yeah. Okay, 4 times. It's kind of hard to move that statue without falling down, I think. So we had to just go up all the way north and... yeah. We have to go into the top middle. Here I just slow down a little bit, but then I'm suddenly speeding up again right here. Yeah. And move 1 of the 2 blocks. I think the upper left actually is the right one. And suddenly I'm losing a lot of health. And decide to use the boomerang and get the fairy. I hate that sound. And we are speeding up by 2 times the original speed. Here I use like a minute. I'm just gonna move this thing. And I think this glitch is very funny. Look at that glitch. You're quite safe. And this will open the door to the right. And this is much harder. I hate the beavers. I really hate them. We have to worry about 2 beavers, not just 1, but 2 of them. And we are close to the next boss battle actually. And here you can just fall down to the north. And for some reason I went back instead of going forward, because there's this door which you have to open on the upper right side. And therefore I'm just gonna use the cape to save some time. Hit the middle pot. And you see this green and red goblin things. They will awake. And I really hate this. So use the cape if you want to be safe. And yeah, here you find 2 fairies and a big bottle of magic potion at the very bottom. That's all. Use the hook shot to get across and go upwards to the next part of the dungeon. Kill the enemies to open the door, and from here on that will be getting harder and harder. Here you got this beamo which is moving around on some convoys. Yeah, you know what I mean. Go to the south, and I think you can, to save some time, use one of the 3 medallions. I prefer the Quake medallion, I think. Or the baubles. But I'm saving the magic for this room. Because there's so much ice, you will have big problems moving around across the screen. And just get into this boss battle here. And here you got the Lanmolas, which we already defeated earlier. There is one twist to it, like the first boss battle. And that's the firing head there. Use the ice rod to save some time to kill them. Now there is only 1 to go. And there we go. That's the third of them. Now we only got 2 more bosses in this dungeon. And the next one is coming up in a little while. Like in 3 more minutes, approximately, I think. I'm gonna type everything in the description in this video, where you got the map, the compass, and the big key, and the boss fights. I will type that in the description, for sure. And here you gotta use the fire rod again. First take up all the bottles. Getting some magic potion is good. Because I'm out of it. I'm very out of it. And there's this bottle on the upper right corner. So you will refill all the magic potion, because you're gonna need it for 2 more rooms. At least, I think. There, okay, maybe 1. That was the only one. And here I'm gonna use the Quake, and this is kind of funny. Look at these 2, it's like yellow shoes. Use the boomerang to get the key if you need it. And here you gotta use the bomb, and I had to like use like 3 bombs. Or 4 bombs. Just finding the correct spot can be hard sometimes. So just wait for some of the enemies to appear and to make them disappear. And here I'm gonna get hit by his Moldorm's head. Actually Moldorm. And here you got some more of the Wizrobes. 3 of them. 3 of a kind. And here I'm gonna kill him. The second boss battle versus Moldorm. And it can be tricky to hit his tail. It's so much thinner than his head. There you see how tricky it can be, because you are in a small area. It's easy to fall down here. It's easier than the first boss battle, I think, to fall down. The first boss battle versus Moldorm. The first battle versus him. Here you will get some rupees, if you need that for later on. Which I'm not gonna do. Anyway. I got like, is it 919 it says? And these guys, oh I hate them so much. If you're not moving on the ice, they won't catch you up that easily. But if you move on the ice, they will be following you. And now, finally, the 4th boss battle in this dungeon, and that's versus the 4th boss you met in the game. And that will be Ganon. And he will divide him or split himself into 3. And you can see the black shadow, that's the real Ganon. And if you're lucky, you can aim on him and hit him with 3 shots in one hit. Or at the time. And right now he's being tricky with me. But I got 2 hits on him, and that's enough. And finally, we are gonna see the last boss in the game, which is Ganon.